Welcome back to Music News TV, the ultimate source of music news. It's Tim Hunter. Oh man, today's music news, we do have somebody to talk about that everybody loves to hear about every now and then. That's Snoop Doggy Dogg. If you guys didn't know, Snoop Dogg gave a commencement speech yesterday, as a matter of fact. None other than USC, the prestigious USC, at their Marshall Business School. Now that's a pretty big accomplishment in his own right there. But Snoop did pretty good there. He ignited the crowd, and he definitely told everybody about some details in his personal life and showed as to why you should not give up, because people don't always treat you like the underdog. And Snoop Dogg's made it clear that when that happens, you have to keep going, keep moving forward, keep getting it. Now, I heard somebody say this actually yesterday. They said that they don't know why Snoop Dogg was up there. Why is Snoop Dogg doing a commencement speech at USC? Well, I do understand images, count for a lot out here. And Snoop Dogg images one of the guys who like to get high and just do gangster rap. I mean, that's been his persona for about 30-something years, I guess, right? Since he started out. I understand that. But for the most part there, when I think a college like USC or any big school like that, when they call you up to do a commencement speech, there's a reason for that. That means you actually accomplished so much that they want you to inspire the kids graduating to go on and do some great things just like you did. Now, some of you guys know that Snoop's supposedly he's supposed to be worth about $150–250 million. Some people say he's worth over $1 billion already. Actually, I don't know. I personally think it's about that billion mark, personally. And this is the thing. Let's just go over some of the things that Snoop's been involved with. Let's just start with that whole Death Row Records that he owns now, in partnership, with other people like Harry O. That right there is actually doing pretty good. And it's something that he's an owner in. He got that. He got Snoopadelic Films. That's in a couple of films. That guy's own production company. Snoop Dogg owns Dutchie. Well, he's a partner in Dutchie. Dutchie is like a cannabis-based e-commerce platform. You can go there, check out, and go buy some stuff from there. They got Ease. Ease is like a delivery service for weed, for cannabis. Mary Jane, lifestyle magazine and online magazine platform. He's an owner in all those. Not to mention the fact he just brought out that Gin, that's still J-I-N, with Dr. Dre when he brought out his last album. And keep in mind, he's still doing music, he's still doing shows, still doing TV, still doing commercials. How many commercials do you think this guy's done? I couldn't name it. But you guys know about Reddit? He's the owner in that. Yeah. But here's the kicker of all these things. Oh, by the way, he does own ownership in Robinhood also. The investment platform. That's a good one. And this right here, this should be the nail in the coffin for all these thoughts. He's owned Casa Verde. I think it's Casa Verde Ventures. He owned that for a few years now. That's a $300 million investment firm. Snoop Dogg is no joke out here. I personally, like I said, think he's worth well over $1 billion. So when someone like Snoop Dogg is giving some advice and you don't think he's credible, look into his background and you may be more impressed. I personally always been impressed by Snoop Dogg. He's one of those guys who's going to always bring you something new. Anyway, I think that's it for Music News TV. Go to youtube.com and then you can check out the actual commencement speech for USC that he gave there. It's not long at all. It's probably about 5 minutes or so, 5–10 minutes at the most. But it's impactful. I thought it was a great move at USC to have him up there to speak as well. Anyway, that's it for Music News TV. Check us out at musicnewstv.com and get more news on the everyday basis there. And you can always subscribe and like for more. Oh, we got a lot more coming.